Like,
Yeah.
it's not Sex, that's a stupid name. It's CEX. The company is wrong.
Yeah, so I bought it from there for £5, and then I bought the DLC when it came out.
That DLC?
Yeah, called it was a James Bond parody. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was something like The Clone Who Shagged Me or something. I'm thinking of Austin Powers. I can't remember. It was a James Bond parody anyway.
I'm just amazed that game had a sequel.
Yeah, me too.
Sequel DLC?
DLC. And the DLC costs more than the game.
Why'd you buy DLC?
Why not? It was a shit show. I want to see how much more of a shit show it could possibly be.
Was DLC any good?
It's relative.
As in,
depends on how you view the main game. It's because it's basically more of the same, just in different levels.
The game was okay.
Yeah. Like some people would absolutely hated Duke Nukem Forever, probably because they had 15 years of hype. When I hadn't even heard of Duke Nukem before Duke Nukem Forever came out.
You'd know how to Duke Nukem before Duke Nukem Forever?
No.
Really?
Really. I honestly never. I did go back and play Duke 3D.
I've never played Duke Nukem 3D. My first game was Duke Nukem Time to Kill, which was a third-person shooter.
Yeah, because originally Duke Nukem started off as like a side-scrolling platformer. The first two games were...
Yeah, then I made Duke Nukem 3D, which is basically Duke Nukem Doom.
Yeah. And then, I guess, fuzzy for me.
Then, the first one I played was Duke Nukem Time to Kill on the PS1. When I was like 7. Do you know, that's exactly what a 7-year-old kid should be playing.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem. I have no idea where the hell I'm going to be going.
Duke Nukem and Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto when I was a kid, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so did I.
Vice City's still the best one.
Disgusting. GTA 4 is the best one.
Nah.
No, but the only thing people say, whenever people bring up Vice City, the thing they bring up the most is the soundtrack. And I don't really, well, I wouldn't consider that as a thing specific to Vice City, because you could just, you could download that same soundtrack for literally any of the GTA games.
It's not... I thought it was me going. Just like the set and story and the characters. Like, it's weird. Tommy Vercetti's a dick, but he's likeable. The 80s setting just lets them be a bit more wild what they do. So you got to think, GTA 3 which was set in, presumably set in 2001 when the game came out.
Yeah, was it 2001 or was it 2003? It's set when it came out anyway.
I'm pretty sure. 2001? Or was it 3?
I'm pretty sure it's 3. Oh, I can check whilst you're playing. I'm pretty sure it's 2003. Check. But yeah, 2003, and then Vice City came out, and then San Andreas came out after that.
What's San Andreas? 2004, 5.
2004.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking hate touchscreens so much.
What's that?
I hate touchscreens so much.
Touchscreens aren't that bad.
They are.
They've come a long way since the days of the DS.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's 2003 for GTA 3. But it could be 2001.
That's 2003, that's the Vice City era.
Maybe it is, because it would have had to be, wouldn't it? Because if you think it's on the roof, the splatter's on the roof. If San Andreas was 2004, then it couldn't possibly have been 2003.
Was that right?
It's still loading at 2001, October.
Boom! Look at that, I was right.
But 2002 for PC and 2003 for the Xbox.
Who cares about the PC and Xbox?
Wow. As he says, who cares about the PC, as he says it, while he's playing on the PC.
But back in 2001, the only game worth playing on PC was Command & Conquer Red Alert 2.
For fuck's sake. I hate that Command and Conquer game so much.
Why?
I think it's just the art style.
No,
It's not just the art style, isn't it?
it's one of the best real-time strategy games ever made.
The only two Call of Duty, wow, Command and Conquer games people ever bring up is Red Alert 2 and Generals, and I hate both of those so much.
I've played very little General, so I can't say, but Red Alert 2 I played a lot as a kid, and even now I still play it. Because there's still a lot of support for the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did you come from? Go away! Like, Red Alert 2 I played a lot of. I was terrible as a kid. I just feel I'm still pretty terrible at it now. But I'm better than what I was as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, Generals had an expansion pack called 0 Hour, and it was the most unbalanced piece of shit ever. There was you had like six maybe it was 9 actually, because there was three teams. There was like nine different people you could choose to be, and each had their own perks. There was like a Chinese nuke general called Shih Tzu. And I remember that guy for one specific reason. And then there's like a GLA toxin guy who specialised in bioweapons. But there was this US Army guy who specialised in laser weaponry. And instead of having like what did the US, I can't remember what the standard US based defence was. The Chinese had the Gatling guns. But the US had something specific. But if you chose the laser general, he had laser turrets, and they could, if you built multiple base defences, they could chain off one of each other. So you could have a ring of base defences, and people wouldn't be able to touch you.
Oh, they were. Yeah, I'm not going to try because they will murder me. Let's get some Eve, in which case I might give it a go. Is it worth the trouble? Yes, let's try. But yeah, no, they sound like prison towers. They were in Red Alert 2.
Yeah.
They were called prison towers, and they were just the best.
Yeah.
So they were chained off from another more powerful. There is a set limit to how many you can chain off of. Huh.
Yeah, that's all the upgrades you could buy.
I should really save money not to spend it all. I kind of want to die just so we can have one guy that's Big Daddy. I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah,
Don't respawn? Nah, I can't bother.
Red Alert 2. What was it? 2 Generals. Yeah, no, I liked Tiberian Sun. And if you haven't played that, you need to play that.
I played very little of it. Like I said, the only one I've really played much of is Red Alert 2. And Red Alert 1.
Sure.
And Red Alert 3.
Oh, Red Alert 3 is so much worse.
Red Alert 3 is an awful game.
Yeah. I'm glad we can agree on something.
Finally. Yeah, Red Alert 3 was just... I was so hyped for that game because of Red Alert 2. Because Red Alert 2 was developed by Westwood, whereas this was literally developed by EA.
Yeah.
And EA can't do much right.
No. Not really.
What was the last good game EA made?
I'd have to look it up, because I don't know what games EA have just actually made in-house, besides FIFA and all their sports games. That's like literally the only ones they... I mean, it depends what you want to... Would you count Battlefield, made by DICE? Because DICE is a first-party developer for EA. So it depends what you want to count. Or EA's actual studio, like EA Sports. EA Games.
Wait, what happened? Why do I not have no weapons?
Because he asked you to
I'll put them away.
put them in there so that you can come through.
Fair enough.
So that you won't attack him.
What is this thing?
That's focused hacker. It's a plasmid that's stuck in the
But
ice.
I can't pick it up.
Not without melting the ice. Electronics Arts Games. Yeah, developed games. because I don't. Like I said, I don't really know. Do you know what Activision's first game was?
No idea.
It was a game called Venetian Blinds, and it was literally just a window
Yeah.
with some blinds that you could open and close.
And that's it.
That's it. And now they're the second biggest games company in the world.
Could we play it? Could we do a playthrough of Venetian Blinds?
Have you heard?
Can we literally do a playthrough of that?
There's literally nothing.
Exactly, it'd be the easiest video ever to make. Welcome to Venetian Blinds. Done. See you later.
There's a desert bus, I think. Have you heard of Desert Bus?
Yes, that's literally you drive like a bus through the desert.
Yeah, for 18 hours in real time. And if you mess up, if you drive off the road, then you get towed back to where you started in real time. People have completed it because obviously people are nutters and people will do anything. But there's like a have you heard of? I think it's Good Games Done Quickly. They're like a
GDCK.
I think they're like a group of speedrunners or something.
Yeah.
For a charity or something. I haven't looked into them too much.
Where am I going? Ah, come on, you bastard! I'll have ya! I'll have ya! I'll have ya!
Yeah, you've got games. I'll go through them and see what. Oh Jesus. Yeah, so it depends what you want to count because it's coming up with first party.
Where am I meant to be going?
You'll fight the boss.
I'll fight the boss.
Yeah, you've got to kill the boss that's attacking you.
Oh, that's nice of the us fight the boss. Right. Now I know that, I'll try it properly.
At least you spawned right outside his boss fight. That's nice. That's nice of them. I mean, you don't have any of your weapons, but... oh Jesus, there's so much shite. The Sims...
I'll play The Sims.
There's sports...
See the boss there then, I assume?
I don't know if that's him or not. There's a couple of them. I mean, he looks like a regular person, so... He's just got more health. Oh, there's so much shit here. There's like so many Nintendo DS games, so many mobile games. There's more Sims, Dragon Age, more DS games.
So I played Sims 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Sims busting out for the GameCube, I actually really like that game.
Yeah, I've played that so much for my brother. I tried to, I did actually download it again, but it doesn't work properly. There's too much slowdown.
I still have my original copy on the GameCube.
Sims games. Anthem, Sims, Battlefield, FIFA, Need for Speed.
Need for Speed Underground 2 was one of the
Yes.
most fun games on the PS2.
I'd agree with you there. Titanfall.
Oh, he grew something else. Never played Titanfall.
Neither did I. I was going to when Titanfall was first announced. I was excited for it.
I was not. It looks so
Generic.
Yeah, I just got to use.
Yeah, no, I was excited for it, and then I found out that it was coming out. I think at first it was only for the Xbox.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't care then, because there's literally no exclusives I want on the Xbox except for Halo, which they won't. Microsoft have released every single Halo game except for the main series on PC, and it really pisses me off.
I Halo 1 and 2 on PC, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's it. They haven't done 3, 4, 5.
Did 3 not got a PC release in the end?
No. ODST, Reach. So they've only released the first 2 games, and Halo 2 is a mess.
What killed me?
It was either that fang turret, that sentry, or something else. Battlefield, Dragon Age.
I played Dragon Age Origins. I quite enjoyed that the first time round.
Oh.
Very little replayability in areas though. Not like when you replay the game from start to beginning,
Yeah.
but once you complete an area, there's nothing there to do. So you can't really grind to get levels, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But fun game. Number 2, I played like 30 seconds. I've never touched again. And Inquisition. Inquisition, I played very little of this game again. I started it and just never finished it.
Yeah, Titanfall, it was Xbox exclusive at first, and then eventually it did come to PC, but then it was only on Origin, which is EA's shitty digital distribution system.
Origin's not as bad as what people say.
Oh, it is. It's fucking. You obviously haven't used. I don't know. Maybe you've used it. But the UI is absolutely terrible.
And once you're used to it, it's pretty just to use.
Yeah, so I didn't get it then because obviously it was Origin only, and the first game was multiplayer only. But they had no single player mode, so it's kind of pointless for me.
But it was multiplayer only. There was no single player campaign.
Not in the first Titanfall.
I can't stand games that have a single player campaign. Because in my opinion, if you're going to buy a game on a console, it should be able to stand on its own merit. Because then they know everyone's going to have it in a connection, which makes it's like certain parts of your audience.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Like if you're playing MMORPG, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, and yeah, fine, online only.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Titanfall 2 did have a story, a single player story as well.
It's probably crap.
Probably. Need for Speed Underground 2, I played that so much as a kid.
Yeah, I realised my old tape a few years ago. I had no taste in cars.
I know what you mean. I think I don't know. I chose like the Nissan 160. No, it was the Peugeot 106.
But I had one of those in real life.
Yeah.
That's what I had back when I was in college.
Yeah. And there's the Peugeot 206 as well in that game. The PC version's alright. I think it's acceptable. If he's underwater, so you can't send a line. Or you can, whatever. That might be the boss there actually, because he's taking quite a bit of damage.
Motherfucker.
Need for Speed Underground 2 I played so much of, and I can't remember how old I was. I must have been like 12 or 13, and I played that like almost non-stop. But yeah, on PC, did you ever see the Fast and the Furious 2?
Yeah, sadly.
Sadly, you didn't like it.
I didn't like Fast Furious 1, 2, Tokyo Drift I can't stand.
Tokyo Drift was a bit awful.
And I didn't like number 4 either.
Yeah, I think there's like 7 films now or something. I don't know.
There's 8. Should be a spin-off. I watched them all.
Yeah.
And I honestly didn't like the films until I started watching, until number 5 came out. Because it changed from a racing film to a heist movie, but with cars. Which to me was just like, that's genius.
5 was 5 the one with the safe?
5's one with the safe was ridiculous.
And
it was great.
Vin Diesel and The Rock just beat the shit out of each other for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one. And I think I've seen... And then I saw Tokyo Drift, and I was like, Tokyo Drift's not as good as the second one.
You like the second one?
I love the second one.
Really?
Really, it's one of my top 10 films.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
It has the worst title.
It's one of your top 10 films.
I'd say so, yeah. I've never like put my top 10 films into a list or anything, so maybe it does get edged out, but I'd consider it up there.
Fair enough.
It has the worst title going, and it makes me cringe every time I hear that title. But I think it's a great film.
Fair enough. Each their own. I personally don't. I enjoyed the films when 5 came out.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I saw 5. I saw 5.
To be fair, the whole reason I watched it is because The Rock was in it.
Yeah, I know.
Who doesn't like The Rock? Rock is literally just, he can do no wrong.
Well, he did. He wasn't that Tooth Fairy movie.
It's not his worst film.
What's his worst film?
Doom.
What? Get out.
You like Doom?
Honestly, I wouldn't say Doom is his worst film, and it depends if you played the game or not. Because if you have an idea about the game, then it's okay.
No, it's not.
It is.
You do not defend that film, Daryl.
But if you, I mean, because it does break the law of the games.
No, it doesn't break the law. It butchers the law.
Yeah.
What's Doom about?
Demons.
Right, where'd you fight him?
Mars, usually.
Hell.
Well, and hell.
Fight him in hell.
And hell.
And what does the BFG stand for?
Big fucking gun.
And what do they call it in the film?
I generally don't remember.
Something biogun.
Bioforce gun, probably.
That's it. It's bullshit.
Yeah, and they're not. And in the film, they're not demons; they're aliens.
They're zombies, basically.
Well, they're zombies in Doom.
Yeah, but it's such a crap film, Daryl.
But the main point is that they fight aliens and not demons.
The main point is it's a crap film. Like, it's generally the worst film he's ever made.
I wouldn't say that.
Huh? Ghosts?
Yeah, because Adam is basically recycled from people's bodies.
Oh, you're getting their memories.
Yeah, their memories and their imprints and stuff, which is horrific. Because how many memories would you get if it went through like 500 people? Every single step you took, you'd have ghosts.
I didn't even come across them.
Cool. So this is the end of the second level, or the third.
God for that.
Third level, I can't remember. This next one's fairly short. This, from what I recall. Yeah, this one, Smuggler's Hideout's like a stopover type thing, where it's mostly a level transition to the next area.
So nice and quick, nice and easy.
From what I remember, yeah.
It just turns out it takes like 3 hours, and I die like more than I have done already.
Yeah, when it loads, if you push start, yeah. See, there's no little sisters.